Hello everybody. Happy October 1st. So, if you've been following along at all, you know that today marks the kickoff of the last 90 days of 2019. And 90-ish days really, but you guys, 2019 is almost over. And I don't know if you have thought about it this way, but I had not thought about it this way until I think this morning when I actually heard Dave Hollis talk about it on Rachel Hollis's live stream about it actually being the last 90 days of the decade. January 1st, this upcoming year, marks a brand new decade. So it's a huge deal. And I don't know if you're like me where that kind of makes you go back and like, holy cow, where did the last 10 years go? All of that in your brain. But if it is, then wow, like think about all the things you've done, right? Think about all the things you could do. Think about all. There's so much, okay? But I wanted to come on and share a little bit about kind of the progress that I hope, and it's not hope, I know I'm going to make over the next 90 days because I am going to set intentions and goals and work towards something really big, okay? So the first thing is to kind of maximize this, we have to think of, what we can do and how we can take this opportunity, 90 days worth of opportunity, including today, and really up-level our life and think about what we want and what we're going to do. So first things first, you can live in today, okay? So we don't worry about what we're doing tomorrow or next Tuesday or in November or December. We don't worry about Thanksgiving. We don't worry about Halloween. We don't worry about Christmas. We think about today. What can I accomplish today? What can I change today that's going to get me towards my goal that I want to achieve tomorrow, right? What can I do right now, this minute? So you always are working from that kind of mindset. Presence, being very present in right now, because we're only guaranteed right now, right? I can only tell you that I am here sitting with you right now. I can't tell you what's going to happen to me in 15 minutes. I can't tell you what's going to happen to you in 15 minutes or somebody you know. So you can't let the giant picture of 90 days freak you out. You have to just take little bits, and that starts with right now, today, okay? The next thing this is so basic, but drink your damn water. Seriously, drink your water. You think that water is little, right? I think that we downplay the importance of actually being hydrated, but water is going to be huge. So seriously, go grab some and drink. This is it's just a 36-ounce bottle, and I try to drink 4 of them a day. And I will be very honest with you, over the last at least month, I've been telling myself, I'm going to drink my water today. I'm going to drink my water today. I'm going to drink my water today. And I usually end up drinking 1 of these. My goal is 4 every single day, 4. So today I set intentions. Okay, by the time I go downstairs to push play on my workout, I need to have 1 bottle done. And then before I'm finished with lunch, I need to have 2 bottles done. And now I'm working on bottle number 3. And before I can have coffee this afternoon, make myself a cup of coffee, which I love to do in my afternoon. It's like one of those things, it's just like a treat, right? Before I can do that, I have to drink bottle number 3. So I'm setting little goals and little intentions for myself to get the actual bigger goal of drinking my water done by the time I go to bed, okay? And I will tell you also, because I haven't been drinking this much water for a very long time, there's a lot of bathroom breaks. So don't think like, I can't do that because you're going to have to go to the bathroom. Yeah, there's things that are going to happen that you're like, well, crap, like I wasn't planning on that. Well, sometimes in order to get to a bigger goal, which ultimately, water makes me healthier. Water makes me eat less. Water makes me work towards those goals of wanting to lose weight or wanting to be more fit or wanting to just have better health in general. It helps me get to that because it's hydrating my body. It's flushing my body of all the toxins. It's doing a lot of things. It's doing a lot of work that I don't have to worry about. But my part that I have to put in is that I am going to have to go to the bathroom. Okay? So yes, it's an inconvenience, but it's worth it because it's going to help me to my goals. Okay? So take that very, very seriously. If you are like one of those people that never drinks water, replace 2 of your drinks today. Still, like this afternoon on, 2 drinks with water and see how it changes. And then do that tomorrow. And then maybe up level it and, change it to 3 drinks on Thursday. And just kind of keep challenging yourself that way. If it's too hard to just cold turkey it and drink nothing but water. Okay? And then this is a big one. So in order to really maximize what's happening for the last 90 days and thinking about it in terms of, okay, I can spend the next few days doing what I've been doing and sabotaging myself and, kind of half-assing things, and wake up exactly where I am right now, or worse likely, because that's a path that doesn't necessarily lead to what I want to lead to. Wake up on January 1st worse off than where I start today, or I can commit to myself, take this seriously as if my life depends on it, because it does, and focus on making tiny little shifts all day long that are going to lead me on a path that's going to allow me to wake up on January 1st and be so freaking grateful that I didn't give up on myself, that I didn't stop, that, even if there were days where I fall off and I had a rough time, I still hop back on and decide I'm worth it and I'm going for this and I'm going to wake up a different person, because that person that I'm going to be on January 1st, 2020 is not the same person you're seeing right now. Every day is an opportunity to change little bits about our life and grow in happiness, and growth equals happiness. That's it. So when I say growth, a lot of times I think it probably intimidates people, and it's like, oh, I can't do that. I don't know. That sounds uncomfortable. That sounds like it equals getting closer to happiness. If it meant you could feel happier in your everyday existence, would it be worth it? That's only you can answer that. I don't know, but I certainly hope so. And the path of figuring out what that looks like for you is a journey that is well worth the travel, okay? It's going to be bumpy. It's going to be kind of crazy. Maybe there's moments where you're like, what the hell? But I promise, when you look back at where you've been, you're like, oh shit, I didn't realize I could do that. And then it'll be like, wow, like if I could do that, what else can I do? Okay? So knowing this about the water, right? I used to drink 2 of these bottles before I left my house at 9 a.m. to go to my job every single day. That was my intention. I would drink 2 of them right away in the morning. Drink one while I was at work and then drink another one when I came home from work. And that was always how I set my day up, and it worked really well. And I never had an issue getting my water in because I always set that intention. So when you create little habits like that, understand it's not going to happen overnight. Like tomorrow I won't wake up and want to drink this any more than I want to drink it right now. But little by little, you chip away and you start to carve out a spot for that new habit. And once you do, everything changes. And it happens with anything you want to put in play. So think about, switching some food around. And you're like, all right, I'm going to remove some processed foods and I'm going to start eating more vegetables. At first, those vegetables are going to taste like crap. And there's no way around it because you're not used to it. And before you know it, if you stick with it, now that's the one rule. You have to stick with it. You cannot stop. Your vegetables are going to taste amazing. And you're going to not only taste them, but you're going to feel how they make you feel. And it's something that I can't describe to you unless you've experienced it, unless you've had the awareness of knowing like, hey, this is how I feel when I eat Cheerios. This is how I feel when I eat carrots. And you can compare the two. It's priceless because those carrots are well worth the work of peeling them, and possibly, they're really crunchy, and there's just so many things, right? But you have to be willing to try to experiment to see where you could possibly go. So that is what the last 90 days challenge is all about. And if you are looking for more of that accountability, looking for more community around that, oh, you guys, I'm hitting it so hard this month in the Spice Confidence Crew. It's going to be crazy. We're going this month. we're going next month, and we're going in December. And we're not stopping just because it's the holidays. We're not stopping just because, oh, it's the end of the year. Here's the thing. Most people take the end of the year off, crash and burn, and then wake back up in January and think that it's time to get healthy, or it's time to get fit again, or I should get a gym membership, or I should lose weight. No. What if you took it right now? What if you did the challenge right now and you said, what if I acted like today was January 1st, and I'm going to commit to myself to do something a little bit different, and I commit to tiny little changes every single day that I just keep carrying on. I don't have to add a million things. I keep carrying on the little changes that I've decided to make. And by December 31st, you're like, holy cow. I can't explain it to you until you do it, but it is powerful what will happen in your life if you take on this challenge. So, if you're a person who's like, oh, I know I want to get fit in January, and don't wait. Like, do not wait for this. Just do it now. And the way that you do it now is you find a community. You find people that will support you and that will hold you accountable and that will not let you like talk yourself out of it with BS, right? We're really good at doing that for ourselves, me included. And I had to step back and I had to commit to having a group of people that are like, hey, we're doing this and you're doing it too. And holding each other accountable is really powerful. So I'm going to put a link in the comments, fill it out, and you can hop in. We'll talk about what it is, all the things, because everybody's journey is going to look very different. And some people really need to dive into, a full thing where they're taking on nutrition, they're taking on fitness, they're taking on water and mindset and everything. Some people need help with mindset. Some people just need help with food. Some people, want to ease their way into all of it. Totally possible. But you need to have the push to start. And you need to have a goal or a why or that feeling of like, okay, who could I be when I wake up on January 1st and I didn't bullshit my way through the last 90 days, right? Who could I be? Like, I was writing in my journal this morning about it. And it just brings so much excitement because the possibility of who I will wake up as on January 1st is very, it's vivid in my brain, and I'm really, really excited to not let myself down. I'm excited to prove to myself, the person in my brain right now that's telling me like, oh yeah, you've tried this before and you always quit. Or, that those mean words that happen, a lot of times they happen for so many of us, you guys. So if you're hearing mean words in your brain, know that you're not alone. And also know that there's a way to push through it. And there's also just a way to start to find belief in yourself, because it's really, really tough to muster that every single day. It's tough to muster that through every situation that you go through, but truly having a community of people that are supporting you and, tools and resources that work and things that I don't worry about. I know, okay, in order to XYZ have this result, I just need to do these few things, right? And I have the resources that tell me exactly what to do. So water is part of that. Cheers, everybody. Seriously, go drink some. I'm not kidding about that. But if you are looking for that kind of game changer for the rest of your 2019, the rest of your decade, let's do this. I will put it in the link in the comments. So pay attention for that. And I hope that you take on a challenge, even if it's not with me, with Spice Confidence Crew, any of that. I hope that you take the next 90 days and you run with them and you rock the rest of your decade, because this is your opportunity. You get to choose how it looks. Do not become a victim to what is happening in your life. You can totally choose how it looks. Everybody has that same opportunity. Everybody. Okay? So have a fantastic rest of your day. Take on the challenge. Try to get some water in. Replace 2 of your beverages today with water and see how you feel. Okay? Let me know. Okay. Bye, guys.